Welcome to another weekly episode of There Is Always Hope. I am your host, Sam. Did you know God is writing your story and He calls you an overcomer? Second Corinthians chapter 3 verse 2. You yourself are our letter, written on our hearts, known and read by everyone. This is a verse written by Paul to the church in Corinthians. Every day by our actions we are writing our story. We are a letter to many. Someone is reading us. Our purpose of life on earth is to give us each an opportunity to write our own story. We are here to learn, and what we experience and learn will be shared with many. Facts and figures can sometimes be boring, but we all love to hear stories. When someone or when anyone comes and tells what happened here, what happened there, at what time it happened, it usually draws our attention. Everyone knows and loves the story of David and Goliath. We all love a good story. But what does every good story require? It must involve some problem, difficulties, struggles that is ultimately overcome. So there is a happy ending. Those are the stories we love to hear, isn't it? The good news is that because of God's love for us, our story would at least have a happy ending. But we can make our story much more interesting. How? By the choices we make now and then. As you know, there can be many problems and difficulties in a story. There may be failures in life. But how the story finishes is what is the most important thing. Every time when there is a failure, can we ask God to inspire us with a word and start over again? At this time, you may be facing some terrible situation or circumstances right now, but your story is not over. The trouble you're facing now is what will make your story interesting as it is told in the future. You know what? You can overcome. God is there to help you. You can face difficulties with God's help and overcome, just like David did with Goliath. Everyone knows about Albert Einstein, Colonel Sanders, Martin Luther, Michael Jordan, Walt Disney, Henry Ford. A few examples that shows us how important it is to believe in God-given abilities. They have left us a great example of persistence and consistency to the world. Lord Almighty has given us intelligence, wisdom, and knowledge to achieve our purpose and goals. That is why we have to keep believing in how God sees us, and to know that only with His hand we can reach the ultimate goal. We are an overcomer. God is writing our story. God is writing our story. Nothing could stop them, and nothing can stop you. Don't dare to stop. Life is not over. Your story is still being written. Some of the best and the most exciting days are still to come. Amen, amen, amen. If you believe, will you consider repeating these words after me? In all these things, I am more than conquerors through who loved me. My story is going to bring glory to God with a happy ending. Thanks for listening. God bless you. Stay safe. Stay blessed.